Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on here, and I did a video not too long ago about should we or should we not use AI to help generate music. And one of the different things I was talking about, I'm outside, I'm hearing this crazy sound I didn't hear before I started live, trying to see what that is. But one of the different things that I was talking about was now with the use of AI, guys, you can do a whole lot of things. And one of the different things that you can do now is you can use platforms such as Suno to create music, to generate music. And guess what, guys? I decided to give it a try. Okay, so I signed up for an account for Suno, and I said, okay, let me just try to create a song. And guess what, guys? I did. And I want you to go out and check out my new song called She Is My Chica. It is based on my beautiful Puerto Rican bride. And I wrote the song and gave it a try, and it came out pretty good. Let me tell you a little bit what I did. So what I did, I wrote the lyrics. All the lyrics are completely mine. I wrote the lyrics, and then I had kind of a tune in my head. So I went to the app and I sang the chorus and the verse into the application, and then from there it kind of, that kind of gave it a template, or gave it the kind of feel how the music should be. And then once it did that, it went ahead and it created the music. And what I really liked about it was using the same words, it gave me different versions that I could choose from. Once I found the version that I liked, I was able to download it and to use it. So guys, I want to let you know, guys, Suno AI, it's a game changer. But I also have to be very honest with you. While it sounded great, and guys, I want to hear your feedback. Go and check out my new song called She Is My Chica. I use Suno AI. All the lyrics are mine. I would love to hear your feedback. But guys, this is just my thought process of using Suno to generate the music. Like I said, I wrote the lyrics, but it was a little bit different. It was a little bit different in the fact that I'm used to creating all of my background music, to produce everything. I always write my own lyrics and things of that nature, but I'm used to taking the time out to really produce my own music, and I think I would miss that. Well, I will say that I think that using Suno is a great way if you just want to just create something quick. You're not trying to, go and, commercially sell it, anything like that. I think it would be great if you want to use it for demo purposes, to help inspire an idea. But I do, as a pure musician, I think that there is something for creating your own music, creating your own beats, creating your own loops. I think there's something for just, playing an instrument, and so I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Guys, if you are coming on here, first and foremost, guys, if you're first time here, hit that subscribe button. And guys, let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts about Suno and using AI to generate music or even lyrics? Okay, what are your thoughts? I want to hear what you have to say. Okay, so guys, as you're coming on, if you have experience using some of these platforms, I want to know about it. Okay, I would love to know some of your what your experience is. Okay, so guys, put something in the chat. Let me know where you watch from all around the world. Okay, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about using AI to generate music? Okay, would love to know your thoughts. Now, will I continue to use it? Yes, I probably will continue to use it. But anything that I'm planning to sell commercially, I want to create my own music. That's just me. Okay. Another thing it stood out to me was that a lot of music that I've been hearing out lately I realized that they have been using AI because it sounds the same. Okay, it's kind of like the same thing with you can always tell. Look at right now if you go on Facebook, YouTube, you can tell who used Chat GPT or who used Gemini or Copilot or something like that to create their thumbnail. It just has a distinct look and feel to it. And it's the same thing with the AI music. It has a distinct sound to it. From my perspective, that you can tell that, this is AI generated music. And I just think that when you, as a musician, a singer, a songwriter, a producer, you humanly create your own music, I believe that it gives it a level of authenticity. I believe that it helps to differentiate it from all the other music out there. Now, I'm just saying, Suno creates really, really good music. I'm not gonna lie about that. It creates really good music, but I do think that after a while, you will be able to tell, okay, oh, this was AI generated music, and as we continue to, use this technology, I believe that we will be able to see, maybe there'll be a little bit harder for us to be able to tell whether or not this is AI generated music or not. But regardless of the fact, for right now, I still think there's a value in creating and producing your own music. Okay. So guys, if you have a comment, hey, put something in the chat. Would love to know your thoughts on utilizing AI and things of that nature. All right, we have Chad Hendricks. God, good to see you. God bless you, Chad Hendricks. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. We have Ronald 7 Goat. It says, I like your hat. Thank you. You say you like the hat. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. All right. So good. All right. We have Samra Sakura J. Hi. I'm curious, what instrument or what do you sing? What genre do you play or sing? What genre of music do you Yes, I'm sitting in front of a fence, Cairo mix. I'm sitting in front of my fence, whatnot. But guys, hey, I come on here and what I'll do is I talk about different things that's going on in the music industry, whatnot. Thank you. You said my hat looks cool. My family don't like this hat, but this is one of my favorite hats. Okay. But for those just coming on, one of the things that I was saying was, from an AI perspective, I think I like creating my own music, creating my own beats, taking the time out to line everything up, working with and collaborating with other new musicians, playing with other musicians to create something beautiful, to create music that people are going to listen to. I think that platforms such as Suno, that it can be good for like making demos, things of that nature and whatnot. But more and more people are going to be using it. Oh, Cairo Mitch, you said you're a 16-year-old drummer. Hey, keep playing. I remember when I was 16, I was playing drums. Hey, that was my first love back then and there. So keep playing. All right, we have Samra Sokar Rujab. Please forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. All right, so you said you are an artist. What type of music do you produce? Do you play an instrument? Do you sing? Put your comments in the chat. Would love to know what type of music that you do. And also, guys, if you're coming on here and you have used AI platforms to generate music, I would love to know your thoughts. What do you think about it? Is it worth it? What about the quality of music? What did you think about it? Would love to know your thoughts. Now, one thing I did notice was that I went ahead and I signed up for a plan. I think I signed up for the $10 a month plan. I don't know if I'm going to continue paying for it, whatnot, but at least while I am paying for it, I'm going to try to create some music with it, whatnot. But one thing I did see that is for as commercially trying to do anything with the music, you need to sign up for the plan to be able to have rights to be able to sell it. Okay. All right. We have Samra Sakaraji says, I play the guitar. Very cool. Now, me personally, I think the guitar is probably one of the most challenging instruments. I play percussion. I play everything percussion. I play drum set and I play the piano. Okay, those are instruments I play. I can play a few chords on the guitar, but it's a little bit challenging. All right. Kyro Mate says, I personally don't mind AI music, but I don't like its style. If you know, yeah, that's what I was saying a little bit earlier. I feel like it has like a distinct sound to it, and if you begin to listen to it a while, you can like a lot of people are using it to make their intros for their YouTube channel or for their podcasting of that nature. And now that I'm using Suno to generate music, I'm saying, oh, that sounds just like, oh, wait a minute. And all of it has a distinct sound to it. And that's the one thing about when you create your own music. Now, I know people, they bite off of other people. I know people, sometimes they steal loops and things of that nature. And people sample all the time. But I still think there's something to creating your own music. In addition to that, the next thing I want to think about, okay, what about this music that the platforms are learning off of? Okay, let's say I wrote a song, did not use any AI whatsoever. But then Suno or whatever platform you use it takes my song, learns from it, and then it uses it for inspiration for another song. As the original artist, that song was basically used as a template or the inspiration for someone else's music as it was generated music through one of these platforms. I don't think we're gonna get any type of royalties from that. And that's one thing that I do not like about it. In fact, inside of the United States, I believe that as far as using some of these AI music generation platforms, is that the only thing that you can personally copyright is the human created portion of the actual song that was produced. So in my instance, I wrote all of the lyrics. 100% all the lyrics are mine. So I own the copyright to that. No one can take that from me. I did not use AI to help me write the lyrics, okay? But as far as the music is, now I did sing the tune. Kind of how I wanted it to go, but I don't know if I could actually copyright that from a producer standpoint. I don't think it could do that. And that's one of the things you have to keep in mind, okay? And so, guys, I want you to understand that. All right, you said Samara Sakuraju says, tell me more. What would you like me to tell you more about? What would you guys like me to tell you more about? And guys, I want to encourage you, if you're first time here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. And I'm going to be talking more about music in general, talking about my thoughts on AI generation, things that we need to know if we're going to utilize AI to generate, to create music, things of that nature. Of course, I'm going to be talking about drums, percussion, music in general. I primarily create Christian music and things of that nature, but I do a lot of instrumentals and things of that nature. So I definitely want, I would love for you to subscribe and hit that notification bell when you know that I come on. And guys, check out my new song, She Is My Chica. I would love to get your feedback. I'd love to get your feedback on that song. All right. Guys, you hear me saying amen a lot. I am a pastor, so I do say amen a lot. All right. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? What do you think about the future of AI generated music? Do you think it's going to be here to stay? Do you think it's going to be worth it? I think it has its place. I will say I definitely think it has its place. But I guess as just a pure musician, I think that there's something to actually playing an instrument, singing a song, collaborating with other people, and creating something beautiful. I really, really do. So will I never use AI again? I'm pretty sure I'm going to use AI to generate and create music again. But primarily the bulk of my music, I want to play it myself. I want to sing it myself. I want to produce it myself. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only musician that has that sentiment. But guys, put your comments inside of the chat. Put your comments in the comment area. I would love to hear your feedback. And guys, As always, hit that like, share, and subscribe button on here today, and I will see you on any and all of our future videos. Are any questions, any thoughts about what was discussed today about my experience concerning Suno AI and copyright? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Would love to know your experience and your thoughts as well. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to put their comments in the chat. What are your thoughts? Anything out there? Anything out there? Okay. All right, guys. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this little session. I will be back on and sharing some more music and things of that nature. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out my latest song, She Is My Chica. Would love to hear your feedback. And guys, keep creating music, keep trusting God, and always know, hey, that you can do it. Don't give up. Blessings, my friends.